topics and powered by the Red 5 Network. For more, visit red5.bio.link. Good morning, nerds. It's Monday, and I'm Danny, so this must be your daily dose of dork. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Did you sleep good last night? Do you have a nice cup of coffee with you? Good. I'm just showing some concern because I love you guys. Yeah, you guys are the best. Before we do anything, do me a huge favor and make sure you give me a big fat thumbs up down below. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and ring the notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with even more nerdy goodness. That's right, nerdy stuff. We've got a couple things to talk about. Nothing too big, nothing too serious, just a couple things. Let's say good morning to the chat. It's my favorite part of the stream, of course. Good morning, Fernando. Good morning. Good morning, deranged lunatic. We should always have one of those in every chat. Good morning, Taco Cat. Good morning. Good morning, Nicole. My Red 5 nerd sister, hashtag Nerd 5 is alive. Can't stop thinking about that. I thought about it way too many times this weekend. Nerd 5 is alive. Morning coffee. Morning coffee. I've got my, you see my lipstick. That's great. My Live Long and Prosper mug. Get it. Good morning, Loki. Good morning, sir. Did you guys have good weekends? Like, did you do anything fun? Did you do family stuff? Did you do fun stuff? Tell me all about it. Should we just jam for a minute? Nah. We'll let it go. All right, let's dive into some fun, nerdy news. Let's see what we got to talk about. Just a couple of things. First of all, Warner Brothers, Sony, and Paramount have done kind of a genius move, I think. I mean, if you're trying to combat AI content with your intellectual property, this is actually a pretty good move. Oh, I don't follow the St. Louis Blues. Gonna correct that one. Whoops. Anyway, they've monetized the fake AI YouTube stuff. Basically, they've copyrighted all of them. So instead of like full on copyright striking them, they've asked for revenue sharing. And that's pretty smart. It's pretty smart because now what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Good morning, Nerdling First Class Backyard TARDIS. Good morning, Sa. So, yeah, this is a pretty smart move on their part. What do you guys think? Nah? If you can't beat them, join them, I guess. I mean, they're not the ones using the AI that they've admitted to. But they're going to make some money off of it because that's what corporations do. It's what studios do. It's what businesses do. Business first. Good morning, Tomby. Good morning, sir. How are you today? But yeah, what if the channels aren't monetized? I think what this is saying, what the Deadline article says, is that they downloaded them, put them on their channels, and monetize them. It's a smart move. It's a smart move. Very smart. All right. So I read this James Hawes, the director of the upcoming Lantern series, and I can't really decide how I feel about the comment. He says it doesn't lack its sci-fi magic, but it's done in a world where you accept that these things just are. They don't need that extra sprinkle of sci-fi fairy dust. It works within a physical world that we've come to know. What does that mean? What does that mean? First of all, Loki, I don't think anyone really knows how YouTube works because it changes all of the time. No one's gotten it figured out. I'm not monetized. I've been here like 5 years. I've got almost 4,000 subscribers, and I still don't have enough watch hours because they change it all the time. It's annoying. If a channel isn't monetized and it gets claim, then the video becomes monetized for the claimer. This actually helps boost the video. I don't know how you know that, but that's amazing. Because I don't know that stuff. It's awesome. Oh, but yeah, what does this mean? It doesn't lack its sci-fi magic, but it's done in a world where you accept that these things just are. They don't need that extra sprinkle of sci-fi fairy dust. It works within a physical world that we've come to know. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. How does that work? What do they mean by that? Are they saying they're not going to have space aliens and stuff? Because you kind of have to have that with lanterns. I am about 1,100, if that. But I was closer, and then overnight I lost 200 watch hours, and it was like a knife to the chest. Because I have been really working hard to get those hours up, like really trying. I mean, I go live between 5 and 6 hours a week. Oh my god, Tommy, that's like 800 videos. You have no idea. And some of them are not good. Maybe that's my problem. Sometimes I'm just not good. I don't know. I don't know. I've given up on trying to figure it out. I used to check it every day, and now I'm like, God, my heart can't take it. My heart can't take it. I have 948 videos. Shut the front door. Damn if I'm not prolific. On it like a car bonnet. I love your idiom. I love your British idiom. When I wrote my first book, I studied up on it hard. And I love it so much. It's brilliant. It's brill. Aces, man, I'm telling you. You guys are amazing. You are just absolutely amazing. I can't ask you to do that, but hello, good morning, Akshat. I can't pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But good morning. I hope you like and subscribe. Okay. Oh, I have been live streaming for years. Years. I'm telling you, probably 6 months after I started YouTube, I got enough subscribers to go live, and I started live streaming either once a week. I started once a week and then moved to 5 days a week. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was blonde. It looks weird, right? I thought that was my thing until I hit 40, and I was like, nah, it's not my thing anymore. Oh, daily? I've started going, doing the daily live streams for what month is this? This is March, almost April. It's only been like 4 months, if that. Good morning, Truth. Good morning. Akshat has asked, based on everything right now, what is your guess of Superman's box office? It's $1 billion easy. Superman, James Gunn's Superman's going to do $1 billion easy. Easy. In fact, okay, let's just drop a couple headlines real quick and then we'll get into that because I got a couple things to say about it. I'm so glad Truth is here. That's my DC guy. It's my DC bro right there. Someone tried to give me crap, dude, over our friendship. Someone made a nasty comment on one of my lives saying, is this a Snyder hate channel? Oh, you're friends with Truth. Closes wallet. And I was like, first of all, I'm not a hate channel for anything. I'm not a hate channel for anything. And second of all, I love Truth. He's dope. We've been friends for a couple of years now. He gave me my first internet nickname, Oracle, and I will defend him forever. So just deleted the comment and moved on with life. Love you, bro. You're cool beans. Good morning, I'm Dave Mendo. Loud noises! Loud noises! I know you don't. Neither of us do. We just moved on with our lives. That's all. That's all. Okay. So take this comment from Hawes however you want to, because I don't know how to take it either. It's like he's saying gobbledygook, so he doesn't actually tell us anything to level expectations. So take that as you whatever the hell that means. I don't know what sci-fi fairy dust is, but I think I want some. We'll have to ask him about that. Okay, so Ryan Coogler gives a tad update on Denzel Washington in Black Panther 3. Fingers crossed he's a Chavy because he's such a kooky, crazy Bond villain, and I just love him. But Ryan Coogler says as long as Denzel is interested, it's going to happen. They're willing to pay him whatever he wants. They're willing to do whatever he needs to get Denzel cast in Black Panther 3. What do you guys think about this? Loki is talking about lanterns and says, it's supposed to be fake. It's about superheroes using magic rings from space. Stop trying to make things realistic. Fair enough. Untamed Bando. Fairy dust. Is that a name of a drug? Apparently it's sci-fi fairy dust. Either way, sign me up. Oh God. But I would give Denzel Washington all my spare fake legs. Whatever he needs. I'll lend him a child. Like, they're really good at washing dishes. That's terrible. No, seriously, I will write a very nice letter to Denzel Washington and beg him to play a Chavy in Black Panther 3. I will. He's an amazing actor. He put Chadwick Boseman through Harvard acting school. If whatever that is, it's some kind of thing apparently, but he is the reason Chadwick Boseman became an actor. So it makes sense. Makes sense. How about recasting T'Challa? It's going to be T'Challa Jr. If you're aging him up, it's going to be T'Challa Jr. That's what's happening. But yeah, get Denzel, even if he just wants all yellow M&Ms, all purple Skittles in separate bowls. I don't know. Mix them together. Whatever Denzel wants, do it. The man is an amazing actor. He emotes better than 90% of the greatest actors out there. He's up there with Brando. I'm sorry. He just is. So if we can get Denzel Washington as a Chavy in Black Panther 3, there's your Oscar. Sorry, Ramunda. That'll happen. Come on. Think about it. Denzel as just a cracked in the head, crazy Bond villain who talks to a hand puppet. Come on. Reverend Dr. Ajabi, played by Denzel Washington. There's your Oscar. There's your Oscar. There it is. All right. These things itch. Earbuds itch. They're itchy. So tell me, guys, what you think in the chat below. Denzel as a Chaby in Black Panther 3. Untamed Mando says he's got such a wide range of acting abilities. It's crazy. He's an amazing bad guy. He is so good at it. Shakes head slowly. You are tripping, Loki. You're absolutely tripping. I'm just saying. You're tripping on that one. Out of coffee. That's just sad. All right, guys. Paul Walter Hauser is saying that Fantastic Four will start a new tide of successful storytelling for Marvel in the same way as Guardians of the Galaxy and Black Panther. Marvel is servicing a lot of folks, and they want to make a lot of entertainment for people to enjoy, and none of us are 100%, Hauser said. None of us hit the mark every time. Not a single one of us. Your favorite director has made a less than satisfactory movie. It's just facts. So I think our movie, Fantastic Four First Steps, to me, only speaking from my opinion, I believe we are the Marvel movie of the year. Okay. I believe we are the one to watch, and I believe that this will go down in history as one of the ones that started a new title of successful storytelling for the company, sort of in the same way the Guardians of the Galaxy and Black Panther hit. They both hit a certain way, and I believe we're about to hit. That gives me some hope. That gives me some hope. Good morning, Penny! Good morning. The grandkids are there. You know what to do. Give them all the squeezes. Give them all the squeezes. That's a really... I enjoy this statement from Paul Walter Hauser. Yeah, he did. He said the MCU has basically not been great lately in a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Democratic way. Diplomatic. That's the word I'm looking for. In a very diplomatic way. He's like, look, it's not been good. But I think they might have learned a lesson or two, and we're about to deliver. I am pumped for Fantastic Four. I think this July between Superman and Fantastic Four, I think it's going to be good. I think Thunderbolts is going to be good. Cautiously optimistic for all. Let me say that. I do feel hype, but I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm looking forward to it. What do you guys think about these statements from Paul Walter Hauser, who I think he's playing Mole Man? I think that's who he's come out as playing. But there's a lot of call to talk about Superman. So we're going to dive right into that now. Chances Superman will release this week. Superman trailer is releasing tomorrow. So CinemaCon has kicked off today. It has kicked off today. And whoopsie, cancel. CinemaCon's kicked off today. And tomorrow is DC's big panel at CinemaCon. And they are promising big stuff. Really big stuff. Really, really big shoe. It's going to be a really big shoe. We're supposed to get a new trailer, like a full trailer tomorrow. And they've already released some new promo art and are promising that their new marketing, the marketing is going to kick off tomorrow, and it's going to be on the scale of Barbie. Okay? It's going to be huge. Huge. I think there's going to be a Supergirl suit reveal. I've heard rumblings on April Fool's Day. Tomorrow's the worst day for streamers. It is like Devil's Night for YouTubers. It's the absolute worst. We're going to have to be so careful, vet everything. But I'm hearing big stuff at their panel tomorrow. Yeah, they picked a crazy day. It's going to be skirt. It's a skirt. It's a skirt. I already know that. But tomorrow at their panel is supposed to be huge reveals. So let's pull up some pictures from the new promo stuff that they have put out there. Why are only a couple of these here? I'm going to do it this way instead because it's only pulling up a couple of the new promo art that I downloaded from my electronic press kit. All right, we're just going to share a screen. Here we go. So here's one item, corn sweat. It's very nice. I like the color grading, the shading. Very nice. All right, moving on. Then we have this one, which I used in the thumbnail. I like it because it's kind of evoking, see how the tears here? I mean, honestly, I probably could have thrown this together myself. Anywho, it's giving the whole ripped out of the comics look. Oh, smart. I wish I would have thought of that. Backyard Tarda says, it's genius. If any of the announcements don't go over well, they'll just say, April Fools. Just kidding. April Fools. But I do like this shot. Ripped out of the comics. There's this one. Also evoking the comic feel. Obvi. Okay. Oh, that one's really small. This one. He is Metropolis. You got the Daily Planet right here. Very nice. And this just feels wholesome as fuck. Does that not feel wholesome? Look, I have faith in Gunn's ability to make a good film. I have faith in his ability to make a good Superman film. He has said multiple times he's writing this film was a way to work through his grief and love for his father, whom he lost. I mean, not so recently, but. And if you make a bad film when you're trying to pay homage to your late father, that's just shitty. So hopefully that's the case. He pays good homage to his father and to the Man of Steel. We get a good Superman movie. Really looking forward to it. Cautiously optimistic, but still looking forward to it. This one, look up, she says. Look up. And this one, I wonder if this is our last one. Yeah, that's woo. That's from that producer. That producer that kept my saddle stool. If you want to see that text in its entirety, just head over to my website, comicsand.squarespace.com, and click on in the navigation, just click where it says my first experience on set. It was terrible. They treated me horrible. And I never got paid. And it took me 5, almost 6 months to get my mobility aid back. So yeah, this one is my favorite as well, Truth. You got the Fortress of Solitude. Him leaping into the air. Or is he kind of floating there? Either way, I like this one. Loki says, be great if the trailer felt wholesome too. I liked lots of Gunn's work, but to me, the guy doesn't believe in absolute good, which is what Superman is. He has said that Superman is absolute good. He has. So maybe he's right about this one. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not giving my opinion on stuff like that. In the real world, he might be right, but at least he has said that Superman is the epitome of hope and goodness. And that's what a movie about him should be. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I like the new promo art, and I'm anxious to see what their marketing campaign is going to be and how it does compare to that level of Barbenheimer stuff that went on last year. Was it last year or was it the year before? Everything's blending together for me. Everything's blending together. I think Corn Sweat looks like Superman, especially here. Look at the dimples. It's just adorable. He looks wholesome, handsome, slightly naive, which is Superman is. Is it naivety? Is it naivety that Superman has, having that hope for everything and the seeing the good in everyone? Is that naivety, or is it a way of life for him? Is it both? Inquiring minds want to know. What do you guys think? Is Superman naive for having hope in everything? Is he naive for hoping to see the good in everyone, that there's always a way to save somebody? Deranged Lunatic, I like the actress that's going to play Lois Lane. Rachel Brosnahan. Love her. I thought she was fantastic in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I got kind of bored with the last season, but I like her, and I think she's going to be an amazing, amazing Lois Lane. And the kid who's been cast as Jimmy Olsen, his name is escaping me right now. He's fantastic in The Righteous Gemstones. Truth says his naivety is what makes the character lovable. I agree. I agree with that. I absolutely do. But what is that kid's name that plays Jimmy Olsen? Why can't I think of it? It's going to drive me crazy. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. I don't know how to type. Typing is hard. Skylar Gisondo. That's his name. Skylar Gisondo. I love that kid. He's a great actor. There it is. There it is. He's fantastic in Righteous Gemstones. You got to check that out. Shot says, everything has a first time. I believe that James can make a great movie without being edgy this time. Has heard what was his best moment as a Superman fan. I agree with you. I think this is giving him the opportunity to prove that he can. I do enjoy his humor. I do. And let me tell you something. No one can soundtrack better than James Gunn. My gosh, maybe John Williams. But no, his soundtracks are really great. They really speak to me. Deranged Lunatic says, I think the actor that's going to play Jimmy Olsen's going to look more like the classic. I completely agree with you. And that was like one of the first castings that came out. And I was like, oh yeah, he's going to nail it. He's nailing the casting. I really am 100% behind everyone who's been cast in this film. I love Nathan Fillion. I think Nathan Fillion is great in damn near everything he does. I would have made that wig a little redder. I would have. I would have made it a little redder. They made it blonde. Save the redheads, y'all. They're important. Save them. Omari, good morning, Omari. Guy playing Jimmy has been killing it on Righteous Gemstones for years. Amen. See what I did there? I love him. I love him. Hashtag Red Lives Matter. Redhead Lives. Oh my God. That's funny. Yeah, you guys got to check out Righteous Gemstones. I've recently discovered that Danny McBride's a PK. He's a preacher's kid. He grew up, his parents were preachers. His mom did a Bible puppet show, which we had something kind of like that in Jeff City in Missouri. In fact, that guy's son now does the George Lucas talk show, but it was on public access TV when I was a kid. It was a Bible puppet show. I remember it well. But Danny McBride is a preacher's kid, and it puts a whole new spin on Righteous Gemstones. Seriously, it's a great show. What do you think? What do you think about this news that Bradley Cooper is cast as Jor-El in the Superman movie? What do you guys think about that? Is this a good casting idea? Have we here? Let me pull this up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, it's way better. Way better than Tom Cruise. Way better. Oop, I got the wrong one up. I've got the wrong one up. Got the wrong one up. Here we go. Dude, Truth, how did you miss that? That was all over the internet like days ago. That was days ago. Someone who goes by the handle anonymous viewer. I think that was his name, a non-viewer. He said that's one of the big casting things is that Bradley Cooper is Jor-El. Jor-El's gonna say whipped up and then realizes Krypton is doomed, just like The Hangover. Ha! This is the first you've heard about this? It'll all just be recordings. No Krypton will be shown. Possibly, because we've seen the origin story like a bajillion times. Really, it was all over the internet this weekend. Like, I think like Friday after I finished streaming. That's when this news broke. I think they went ahead and made it official. Truth. Ha! I know, I was just teasing. It's great casting. Bradley was my choice for Lex. Really? I could see that. He'd be a good Lex. But I am in agreement. It's way better than Tom Cruise. I do not want Tom Cruise near my superhero world. Stay with the action dude stuff. Stay there. That's where you live. That's where you're comfortable. Okay, you stay right there. Maybe do some comedy. Comedy is just perfect for Tom Cruise. He just doesn't want to look over there. But I like Bradley Cooper. Rocket is better than Len Grossman. Listen, I have said so many times that the Len Grossman character is my favorite Tom Cruise moment ever. And he needs to do more stuff like that. Bashing Tom Cruise should be a hate crime. Look, the only person we really make fun of on this channel is Army Hammer. He's a weirdo. Good morning, Nerdling First Class Kino. What's up, my friend? What is up? Kino, we're talking Superman. I think it's going to make $1 billion. Cautiously optimistic. We're getting a new trailer tomorrow. The marketing campaign kicks off tomorrow. We just checked out some art. We're talking Bradley Cooper here as Jor-El. What do you think? We're not necessarily bashing Tom Cruise here. We're just saying he would be better served in Len Grossman roles than in Superman or superhero roles. Just saying. I know Josh over at Den of Nerds, he super wants Tom Cruise to be superior Iron Man, and I'm just like that depends. It depends. See, the really, really big guys, the high hot ticket actors, they can afford really good lawyers who can work out great contracts with Disney, depending on what he signed in the first place. I believe all of the Guardians contracts were up when they did Guardians of the Galaxy 3. They signed on for three Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but then several cameos as well. But their contract wasn't completed until they did 3 feature-length Guardians of the Galaxy films. Something that was very upsetting for Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista thought he was done after Endgame, Infinity War and Endgame. And they were like, "Oh no, you didn't do 3 movies." He's like, "This is Infinity War. This is a third movie." And they were like, "No, Infinity War, that was just a cameo." And he's like, "I'm in 70% of the film." Like, still, it's considered a cameo. You can't get out of your contract until you do another feature-length Guardians of the Galaxy film. And he was super mad about it. He was super mad. Chris Pratt was not on those chairs. Truth, where's Michael Rooker in this film? He's got to play Bibbo. Loki says Pratt wasn't on those chairs. Captain's Quadrant. Good morning, Captain's Quadrant. They all like James Gunn. They like working for James Gunn. From what I hear, he's fun to work with. Kino, Bradley Cooper will be a good Jor-El, but the movie making $1 billion, judging off the first trailer, in my opinion, no, the new trailer needs to hit hard, but you only get one first trailer. Correct. True says Chris Pratt is 100% going to show up somewhere in Gunn's DC. I believe that. I think he would have made a good Booster Gold, especially when he was younger. That ship has sailed. My fingers are crossed for Sean William Scott. That's my number 1 Booster Gold pick right there. Or Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell would be an amazing Booster Gold. I will stomach Kumail Nanjiani because he's funny, but he doesn't look like future Michael Jordan, which is Booster Gold's name. Omari says Batista's appearance in Thor Love and Thunder was more of a cameo than anything else. It was. That was cameo. That's what a cameo should be. Not 70% of the film. Keno says Chris Pratt for Batman. I'm Alan Ritchson. Alan Ritchson or why can't I say his name? Lee, the guy who played Ronan the Accuser. That's my pick. Rank Thunderbolts, fantastic Superman, Peacemaker. Based on your hype, mine is Peacemaker. Yeah, I'm more excited for Peacemaker season 2 than anything. Like, for real. Then probably Superman, Fantastic Four, and Thunderbolts. Yeah. Keno says Sean William Scott will do it. I miss playing Star-Lord and went to Goon instead. Oh, yeah, that was not a smart move. Lee Pace. That's his name. Lee Pace. I think he'd be a good Batman. It's going to be a while before we get Batman. And I really don't think the Batman 2 is happening. I just don't. I don't see that happening. The guy that's Alan Richson. He's top of my list for Batman. Lee Pace and Alan Richson. I'd love to see it. I just want the Peacemaker soundtrack. I'm there with you, Kino. I'm telling you, no one can soundtrack quite like James Gunn. Lee Pace. Oh, yeah. He's great, dude. He's great. Dreaming Tabitha. Woo! Good morning. Lee Pace would be an amazing, like, Dean Martin type. I agree with you. I think Reeves will merge with Gunn. I don't think so. I don't think the Batman 2 is happening. I think Matt Reeves and James Gunn do not see eye to eye philosophically or creatively. And he's not going to be a part of it. Just not. No, we're not saying he's gay. We're saying straight man as in you have your straight man, you have your funny guy. A funny guy needs to have a straight man to play off, as in someone who is not being humorous. Got it? Like Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. Dean Martin's a straight man. Jerry Lewis, funny man. Ta-da! I'm here all week. I literally am. By the way, my sweet baby boy is leaving for MEPS today. And then we find out when he's going to basic training. So send up your positive thoughts and prayers. Very excited for him. Very excited. Big life choice. It is a very selfless act to sign up to give your life for your country, to defend it. And I'm very, very proud of him. Very proud. Kino says the Batman was an experimental piece and a thesis on character development in a real world, not a comic book world, and we need a comic book Batman. Kino, this is why we're friends. That is a brilliant, brilliant take. Brilliant take. Akshat says, just want to say Iron Man was very grounded like Batman. Somewhat, yes. Thank you, Truth. Thank you very much. Actually, I meant to say straight as in not gay. Broke my heart that I could never be. Is he gay? Is he? I did not know that. Oh, good for him. Whatever makes you happy, Lee Pace. I just want you to play Batman once. Please be my Bruce Wayne. Please, Lee Pace. I don't care who you love. Just be Batman for me. And I'm okay with it. I thought you were talking about in terms of comedy. I had no idea. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Oh, Lee Pace, God love you. You're an amazing Ronan the Accuser. You'd make an amazing Batman. And I'm very intrigued to see Bradley Cooper take on Jor-El. Very intrigued. Yeah. I think Superman's going to do $1 billion. I think this Superman Fantastic Four box office competition is going to be amazing for cinemas. It's going to be amazing for us and amazing for Hollywood. This is what we need. We need healthy competition between studios that breeds creativity, ingenuity, and success. Truth says box office forecast for Superman, I'll say 800 total. Little friendly competition. How about that? If I win, you got to come do a stream with me. And if you win, you never have to do another stream with me ever. I say it's going to be $1 billion. I think it's going to be $1 billion. Loki says near $1 billion. Won't make budget back, but DC will push forward. I think it'll make it back. I think it's going to work. Kino says, personally, I wanted Cavill as Jor-El as a respectful handing of the torch. That I like that. That would have been nice. That would have been nice, and I think it would have quelled some Snyder stuff. Not all, probably not even the majority, but some. Untamed Mando, I'm still just a happy clam with my new Hunger Games book. A good book is just a good way to spend the day. It really is. Akshat, look at David, Robert, and Aaron and tell me they don't fit. David. Okay. Well, I love Aaron Pierre. Hold on. I'm going to need a minute. I'm not a huge Robert Pattinson fan. I really liked him in Mickey 17. If you like good, pure sci-fi, Mickey 17 is for you. Truth, if this film is great, the sequel will do $1 billion. I'm saying the first one's gonna do $1 billion. Out of curiosity, if nothing else, people are gonna go see it. Superman is more recognizable than Jesus all over the world. If you're considering other countries who don't have Christianity-based religion as number one in their country, they recognize the Superman symbol more than they do Jesus. And that is not a lie. That is not a lie. Superman is the most recognizable symbol across the planet. Whether he should be or not is irrelevant. It's the fact that he's the most recognizable. He's definitely the most recognizable superhero, fictional character in the world. People will go see a Superman movie because it's Superman. I'm less bullish on Fantastic Four. MCU is in a major downturn. They are, and they need Fantastic Four to do well. And they know that. That's why those comments from Paul Walter Hauser give me hope. Has Bradley played anything that wasn't a comedy? I haven't seen him in anything serious. Righteous Gemstones, this season, first episode. You're welcome. And Maestro. Didn't really sit and watch all of Maestro, but Righteous Gemstones, episode 1, this season. Watch it. You're welcome. And Mando, I don't think Robert should have been a Bruce Wayne Batman. He should have been a Terry McGinnis Batman. Oh my God. I think you might be onto something. We do need Batman Beyond. And we need Michael Keaton to play old man Bruce Wayne. I don't trust the studio to do a live action Batman Beyond film. Really? Nah, the Golden Archers from McDonald's. Okay, maybe, but I still think Superman is like, they did like a study or something. This was years ago. Superman's like the most recognizable, universally recognized thing ever. He's done a ton of serious stuff. Really wanted that out. That's true. Bradley Cooper wanted an Oscar. Truth says Walton Goggins is DCU Joker. Let this man cook. I like that. He would be a great Joker. It's his mouth and his teeth. That's right. Cooper was in A Star Is Born. He was very good in that. He's a fantastic actor. He's got range. Akshat says, I vouch for that. I know who Superman was before Jesus. I am from India. And for Bradley, watch Silver Lining Playbook. That is an excellent one also. It is a great one. Akshat, thank you for being here today. Kino, I need 3 strong wins before I have faith in Warner Brothers again to do a proper Batman Beyond live action film. Cooper brought heart and soul to Rocket Raccoon. Let him cook. I'm there with you. He did an amazing job with Rocket. Can you tell me why my best friend in the whole world repeatedly texts me when I'm live? Shouldn't she know I'm live? I'm going to text her, if you're my BFF, how do you not know when I'm live? I think you're a liar. I think you're a fake friend. There. That's how I feel. I think you're a faker. Best friend of the whole wide world. You're a jerk face. And she's not even texting for me. She's texting me to show something to Dave. What the crap? Yes, I agree. I've never cried so hard in my life at a fictional character as I did in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I related so hard to Rocket Raccoon. You have no idea. And Bradley Cooper did that. He brought that to life. Yes, James Gunn wrote it, but Bradley Cooper, I mean, you got someone who can't deliver it, you're not going to feel any emotion. And Cooper did that. I want to see him as the AI version of Superman's father. Good morning, Sean Stackhouse. You are coming in at the end. I was just about to tell everyone. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts, leave them in the comments below. We are wrapping this up. Robert as Terry, Keaton as Wayne, and Goggins as the Joker. Best Batman Beyond film series. Could be great. It could be great. Before you leave today, do be a huge solid. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and ring the notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with even more nerdy goodness. It is the easiest and the freest way to help support the channel. But if you feel moved to help support the channel in financial ways, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough, because without subscribers like you donating to the channel, I am not able to keep streaming. I can't. I need it to at least pay for the streaming software so I could also do things like buy toilet paper. You know, toilet paper is important. But if you would like to do that, if you feel moved to do so, check out this QR code right here. It'll take you to buymeacoffee.com/comics and MUA. You can tip me a little or as much as you like. And I do have to get a new computer before October because my computer is not capable of Windows 11. And as of October, there is no more updates for Windows 10, which is what my computer has. And that would just make this a giant paperweight. So if you feel moved to pitch in, you do so right here at Comics and MUA and Buy Me a Coffee. If you don't trust that, that's fine. There's also Cash App. I have Cash App. All of this stuff, everything I'm showing you is in the description down below. If just donating isn't your thing and you want something in return for your donation, then might I suggest you join us over on Patreon and join the official Nerdling Army at patreon.com/comics. And there are 3 different tiers starting as little as $3 a month. You get outtakes, behind the scenes. You can request breakdowns. Right now, I am working on a breakdown for Nerdling First Class Backyard TARDIS on DC's The Question. Next, I'm working on DC's Guy Gardner for Nerdling First Class Kino. You get access to official Nerdling exclusive official Nerdling Army merch, which you get every 3 months for the first year of your membership. The exclusive Nerdling Army chat. I'm telling you, I try to give a little bit extra on the Patreon for your contribution. And I know it's a lot of work keeping the channel going and then the Patreon, the social media too. But I promise you, I do my absolute best to keep up with it because I appreciate you guys more than you could possibly realize, because this is fun for me. And I don't get to do this and hang out with you and have fun without you guys' help. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If that's not your bag either, that's fine. We have a merch store. Again, all these links are in the description below. So over on Etsy, comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com, and I'm an affiliate for several organizations. You have Leash Boss. Do you have a pup? Do you love your pup? Then you should shop for them. The only company that loves your pup as much as you do. So check out Leash Boss. You get 10% off today. They're awesome. They really are. The campaigns get ready to kick off. They're going to list some new stuff. It's going to be awesome. So check out the link below and check out everything you possibly can for your pup today. I represent Zenny Optical, where I get these super cool blue light filtering glasses. I used to get such massive migraines when I would edit and stream. My eyes would dry out, my head would pound so bad until I got my blue light filter glasses. And now I'm good to go. I can edit all day, every day. I'm not kidding. I'm also a rep for CorsVault.com/comicsand. Get all your superhero merch collectibles at Coors Vault and get 10% off today. AliExpress, that too. It's kind of like Wish, but you can get like cosplay stuff. I think you can on Wish too. I don't know. But AliExpress is a lot safer than Wish. And shopapotheosis.com/comicsand. Use code comicsand to checkout for 10% off today. Get yourself a comic book subscription box. I'm not kidding. This is where I get my comics. These guys. Yeah, in my old neighborhood. They're amazing. But let's do this. Until then, nerds, I've been Danny. You've been awesome. Be kind to one another. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern so we can talk more nerdy stuff and hopefully talk about what DC's dropping tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Be good. Keep your eye out because
Disney and Kathleen Kennedy are gonna get you!